Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. December 26th, 2025, the day after Christmas. Your Go team. We got myself, Daniel. We got Zombie Bob on the other side of the transatlantic cable. And we got Chip down the river. Zombie Bob, how are you doing tonight?
Excellent. Thank you. Happy St. Stephen's Day to all who celebrate.
To all those who celebrate. Chip, how you doing tonight down there on the river?
Excuse me.
I'm doing good.
Doing good on the river?
I feel good. Da-na-na-na-na-na.
So I think we should start this off. What was your best Christmas gift you got? Zombie, go first. Boom. What was your best Christmas gift? What'd you get?
Nothing. I got a book. I have a T-shirt that's back ordered, and we just got back from Europe, so not to be all whatever. We said it was going to be a quiet Christmas because we did that. So all good, all good.
Fair enough. Chip, you get anything for Christmas? Noteworthy?
I got a nice jacket from my sister, Billy Reed.
Nice.
Jacket. But I'm buying my own Christmas present here soon.
Yeah, word on the street is that Chip is getting a Corvette.
Really?
That might be. Maybe. We'll see.
Nice.
I'll let everybody know.
First question, what color?
All white.
All white.
All white. Ooh, clean.
Candy
Iced
white.
out.
Iced out. I hear you.
You gonna have any custom paint job on it?
No.
No?
No, I would never do that.
What have you? What would you consider instead of something that small, perhaps something bigger like a box truck? If you were able to sell advertisement on the box truck side, like, have you seen this felon, or have you seen this dog that ran away, or go eat at Chick-fil-A and order Daniel's favorite breakfast burrito? You could do some advertising.
Grilled chicken breakfast burrito.
Have a face you put on there too. A face that's only meant for.
And I'm changing the subject before I go somewhere because I have a feeling I know where that's going, and I'm steering. We're going somewhere else, right?
Yeah, it's smart.
Right, now, here it is, 9:05. We got started on time. We're on a 60-minute time limit. Daniel, moderator extraordinaire, said, "Hey guys, I'm a little under the weather. Got a little bit of a sinus issue. Hosted open house from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. last night. I'm in, and we can do it. Game time decision. Let's go. We're down to 60 minutes. We're only doing 60 minutes." I'm like,
I don't know if I can. Zombie doesn't know.
It usually takes me 60 minutes just to get warmed up, so I don't know.
We'll see how it's going. We'll see if I my fear is that I'm going to fade, because last night, Chip was here last night at 11 o'clock when I hit the wall. And I just hit the wall and I was just out of it.
But this time tomorrow night, we're halfway through. Well, we're probably starting the second quarter. And if LSU starts off bad and Houston is up early, everybody's hitting that snooze button and going to bed.
Absolutely.
Us old folks, anyway.
That is a late game.
Yeah, all right, so let's talk about this. So, Chip, before you came on, when we were in the green room talking beforehand, so LSU, for those of y'all listening, the LSU Tigers are facing the Houston Cougars tomorrow night at 8:20. Is it 8:20 kickoff time? In the Kinder's Texas Bowl. And my question to Zombie Bob, Chip, who the fuck's playing in the game for the Tigers?
I'll take the first. Let me take the offense. Unfortunately, 94% of the offense is playing tomorrow night. That's the bad news.
So Harlan Berry is playing now. So that's the one good thing.
Juwan Johnson's playing. Everybody's playing on offense. Aaron Anderson is not playing.
Harlan Berry not supposed to play? Was there a rumor that he wasn't going to play?
Well, no. I'm just saying that's our one guy that matters.
Right.
To Zombie Bob's point, the offense is trash.
Random coaches just not wanting to finish their bargain and just leave. People who, not that I don't care, because I don't think the D-line was that great to begin with anyways.
But we're just talking offense first.
Okay,
On, on the defensive side, Zombie Bob, who is not playing for the LSU Tigers?
Mansour Delane, Halsey, Whit Weeks, West Weeks,
Perkins.
Perkins, and there's a sixth. There's 6 defensive starters that are not playing tomorrow night. 5 of the top 7 tacklers are out.
Did I hear that Pyburn was out?
Yeah,
he's the 6th. Thank you, Daniel. You see, Daniel knows.
Well, I thought I heard something about Peyton maybe, but Peyton was playing.
Yeah, I think Peyton and
it's Pyburn is the other one.
Yeah, Pyburn's out.
Yeah.
Which kind of a little shocked about that.
So the offense that cannot go anywhere and paired up this tomorrow night in the bowl game with the defense that doesn't have any starters. I mean, it'd be good to get some playing time for the younger guys and put eyes on them, put tape on them, and see going forward. But I mean, did you see earlier Minnesota has won their 9th bowl game in a row?
Minnesota Golden Gophers.
Golden Gophers.
Did Michigan ever hire a football coach?
Yeah, they did.
Well, they did it the Michigan man way. They waited until somebody. Well, I mean, I don't know why the fuck they didn't go after Brian Kelly. He was available.
Who did they hire? I honestly don't even know.
The Utah coach, the ex-Utah coach.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah. And Portnoy's all over Twitter. I mean, I'm so proud, and we don't fuck with existing coaches at other schools like LSU. And I've never been prouder to be a Michigan man. We waited until somebody came available. Fuck you.
Did they, or did Kyle Willingham know that this job was coming open?
Everybody else did.
And retire 2 weeks ago. Like, pretty random how you retired 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, but the job was already open by then, right? It's been 2 weeks.
No, I think he did it like the day before, which is really random.
Huh.
Well, that's an interesting conspiracy theory there, Brother Chip, because
December 12th is when Whittingham announced he would be stepping down.
But Sharon was already out by then.
That's what I'm looking up. I'm trying to look up. I want to say Sharon Moore was like the next day.
No, because I was still in Europe.
24 hours.
Didn't that all go down when I was in? Not to be all.
Could have been that same. I think it might have been that same day. I think the stuff either broke on a Thursday or a Friday.
Wednesday, December 10th. So 2 days before.
Yeah. Well, I've been busted on my significant other. We had a Saturday morning breakfast last Saturday with a young gentleman friend of her daughter's, and she wasn't doing it intentionally, but she was like, we were having breakfast in Vienna and blah 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 blah, and then later on, zombie, was it Prague or was it Krakow when we blah 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 blah? Yeah, it's just like it wasn't intentional, but it was just so funny that it was like almost as if she was name dropping or location dropping or whatever. We like to winter in Europe with the Christmas markets, but before we come back to the warmth of, it's going to be 80 degrees tomorrow in New Orleans. 80 degrees Saturday and Sunday. It's like, bam. It's just funny.
We took the kids to a Christmas light thing tonight, and I'm in shorts and a shirt and a t-shirt because it's 75 degrees at 6 o'clock at night.
Yeah. I mean, what did you wear Saturday, Christmas Eve? Yeah, I'm sure y'all went out. Did y'all host Christmas Eve as well?
We host Christmas Eve. I was wearing a t-shirt and shorts while I was cooking.
And I couldn't figure out what to wear because it's like, am I dressing for the day, for the event Christmas Eve, or am I dressing for the freaking ass temperature outside? Because otherwise I'm in shorts and a Hawaiian shirt. But brutal.
We got G Moose in the chat saying, "What's up?"
G Moose was on a rant today. G Moose, I was just talking about Portnoy, and you were on fire going back after him on Twitter.
And then Coach Sutherland in the chat tonight says,
"Throwing the negativity, Coach. Yep,
it's going to be ugly." Against Houston.
Throwing the negativity.
Is Houston
Coach, if it's ugly, I'm going to bed early. That's the only good thing.
Starting center.
If it's going to be ugly early so I can go to bed.
probably not a bad idea.
You
It's
know,
Houston starting center. That's not good for them. I mean, he's like their best player, but
Houston starting centers out.
yeah, yeah. But
Is our
their
D line
quarterbacks,
playing?
the quarterback from A&M last year,
mhm.
the one that LSU was all over, then they put Reed in, and then that's when everything got away from him,
Oh yeah,
literally and figuratively. It's Connor
what's his name?
Connor Wigman,
Connor
Wagaman.
No, that's not the kid who was at Mandeville.
No,
But
Connor
that's the kid that was at A&M, right?
was at A&M last year.
Yeah, no, there was a Calzada. I'm pretty sure it was the kid
That
that was
was
at
20
Mandeville.
years ago.
No,
Calzada.
Calzada's still playing college football.
Oh
So
yeah,
TJ Finley.
I thought there was another A&M kid that was from A&M that played football at Mandeville. What was his name? That's the kid I was talking about. He transferred 20 places. Went to Arkansas.
I don't know.
I don't know who you're talking about.
I said
Where'd
his name.
Landon Ibieta end up?
Nichols. Nichols, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if he played at Nichols. I don't know. I think it was Coach James. Or Coach Sutherland might know that too.
I'm about to figure out who this kid is.
All right, so what's the spread on the LSU game tomorrow night? Coach is saying it's going to be ugly. Originally, it was like Houston was a 3-point favorite.
It still was last I checked, like
Really?
yesterday.
Okay.
So if I was a betting man, I kind of like Houston -2.5.
Okay. Is that
Chip,
what you put your
I mean,
Christmas money on?
Yeah. Well, all my Christmas money is on Alabama.
Oh, okay. Well, wait. We didn't ask you what's your favorite gift that you received for the holidays.
I think I got one total gift.
What?
Do you know what Santa Land is, Zombie? Back in your day, did your kids' schools have Santa Land?
No, no such
So
thing.
what these schools do is they do a fundraiser, okay? And they basically set up like a Christmas store in the school,
Oh, yeah.
and they call it Santa Land.
Okay. Like
And
a
you
little
get
market bazaar, and everything's like
we
$1
did
or
that.
$2.
no, that shit's like $6.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so the Broccoli Boys they do it too. I've gotten
Okay.
stuff from them from theirs as well.
Uh-huh.
So I got a little plaque with a football that said "All Pro Dad."
Very nice.
So that was
Very
the only Christmas gift. But I gave very specific instructions to the wife. Don't fucking buy me anything.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
if I want something, I'll buy it. Don't
Right.
waste your money.
Right.
Didn't Nick Starkle go to Mandeville?
Nick Starkle.
Yeah, he was a starter at A&M for a little while. He went to Mandeville for a second. He didn't finish at Mandeville, but I think he came for spring.
Chance says happy Festivus, fellas.
Thank you. Chance, hope you and yours had a good holiday.
For those of you who don't know, Zombie Bob celebrates Festivus and the airing of grievances every single night, wouldn't you say? It's a year-round affair for you.
It is. It is. I got in trouble tonight airing grievances. So.
And G-Moose says he got a new badass black cowboy hat.
Oh, nice.
Zombie, you still rock?
gallon?
Yeah, you still rock the cowboy hats?
Uh-huh. Well, I have my favorite, the one from Portugal, the cork, the one that's made out of cork. But yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Oh, yeah.
One
The
man.
last time I think I saw you that was Ole Miss 20.
And I had on my
Yes.
shrimp boots.
Yes, hell yeah, the white.
Yeah. It's when I was cleaning out my closet, organizing it on Wednesday, Christmas Eve day, and it's all set up. I'll show it to you on Monday, Daniel. What I have to do is clean this freaking office before you get here on Sunday, and
so I can set you up with the technology.
The technology. I like my little setup like it is now, but you know.
Yeah, you want to be active in the chat.
I would like to be active in the chat.
Yeah, so you can see I'm not hiding anything from you. It's all there.
Right.
Zombie Bob, podcasting legend over here. He's doing it with one hand tied behind his back.
Actually, I got forehand. I still got my.
You got to do the.
Good old Brian Kelly. I wonder how his Festivus was.
Chance says he has no excitement for tomorrow's game, but I'll watch.
Not whatsoever.
Chip,
whatsoever.
you bring the positivity to us because you're saying everybody else is being negative.
I mean, no, I mean, I get the sentiment of it's not being. I'm not excited to watch the game. I mean, college football has ruined bowl games, but I think which is fine. It is what it is. Uh, I
What's
do.
something positive we can look forward to tomorrow then?
Let's see. Houston's really good in the. I believe they're good. They're good at what we're not good at. So I guess it's not. It's not a good thing. I mean, I guess the positive thing would be they play in the Big 12. I mean, I've seen them lose to some bad teams this year. Every time I bet on Houston this year, they fucked me. So
I don't even know their record. I know nothing. That's
Four
how
games.
bowl games have just been killed.
They've
is-
lost like 3 or 4 games, I believe.
I'm pulling it up. They're
They
ranked
lost-
number 21,
They lost to freaking West Virginia.
9-3.
It's really a bad team.
They lost to West Virginia.
But they're good in the red zone, which we're really bad in the red zone when it comes to offense. So
Didn't
I don't
LSU lose last year to Baylor?
No, he beat Baylor.
Oh, I'm thinking Kansas State. Brian Kelly won all 3 of his bowl games.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the last one we lost was the Texas Bowl to Kansas State.
But we won the Texas Bowl last year against.
Yeah. And then we were in a 3-game bowl win streak, which I wouldn't have realized. We lost to Kansas State.
When we
We
stopped
had
winning
won
bowl games.
3 before that. It
Stopped
was
winning
Les Miles that fucked us.
bowl.
Wait, Chipbuck, we couldn't hear anything you were saying.
My bad. I kept interrupting. My bad. I was saying we gave up winning bowl games and started losing first games.
Yeah.
But now we're winning first game, so we're going to lose the bowl game.
But
Sure.
Les
Yeah,
Miles
we have no
said,
shot. We have no shot.
why do we keep going back to the fucking Texas Bowl?
So, I was
I-
explaining this last night to
3.
Uncle Steve.
Uh-huh.
So-
Little Steve.
So back in the day, there used to be a pecking order for bowl games, right? And so like the Citrus Bowl went first. I don't remember who went second.
Gator
The Outback Bowl, Gator Bowl, whoever it was, and went down a list like that.
Florida Bowl,
And they
dude.
picked. But I don't remember how many years ago. It's been in the last like 10 years. The SEC has control over bowl assignments outside of the Citrus Bowl. So the Citrus Bowl still gets to pick first. But then after that, the SEC assigns bowls. And LSU has told the SEC to send us to the Houston Bowl every single
Every
year
single
we have
time.
the option. Because they sell
That's
out.
where the alumni, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's good.
And so we sold out our allotment. We don't sell out our allotment when we go to the Outback Bowl, the Cheez-It Bowl, whatever the fuck we go to.
Right.
So we don't travel well to the Florida Bowls, but we travel well because of
We
the
used to
alumni
back
base
in the
there.
day.
Okay.
Back
Well,
in the
because
day.
bowl games aren't exciting anymore.
Yeah. Cotton Bowl was the second one. Was always the second.
You went to the Cotton Bowl, Daniel.
Yeah,
We did
went to the
go to
Cotton Bowl. Remember when it was exciting? Well, the Cotton Bowl's a big.
We went to the
bowl.
Cotton Bowl when it was in the Cotton Bowl Stadium too.
What was the year, Zombie? Didn't you go to the Outback Bowl one year? Was it a Notre
We
Dame
went-
game?
Yeah, it's the Notre Dame game.
Yeah,
It
It was the classic switcheroo, sweet talk your wife, but don't give her all the information. So Rocky from St. Rose. So the same, which happened first? I think it was the LSU game, the Outback Bowl, when they lost to Notre Dame on the last second play. December 30th, 2014. And then the Saints closed out the season at Tampa Bay the next day. So we said to the wives, "Oh, wouldn't it be nice to go to Orlando for New Year's, and we'll take the kids and go to Disney and everything?" And once we hooked them, we switched. And it's like, yeah, well, y'all are going to take the kids and go to Disney. We went to the LSU game and the Saints game, and literally
lost both.
LSU lost on the last play of the game, and the Saints lost on the last play of the game.
Jameis Winston beat the Saints.
Yeah.
It was Jameis. We were
So
already
you're-
but that was like a 3 and like 14, 3 and 13 Tampa Bay team that had nothing to play for, and the Saints were sitting everybody.
Literally, it's like the last play of the game.
Yeah. Saints had like sat everybody. They were
Right.
already in the playoffs.
Oh, that's why they said everybody.
Yeah.
So that made it worse because you
Yeah.
went to it.
Right.
But anyway, G Moose said he's excited to see what some of the young guys can do
True.
that don't hardly play. That is true, especially linebacker.
And safeties.
Yes.
Yeah.
Coach says it's Houston Super Bowl.
It's in Houston. It's in Houston.
Connor Wegman at quarterback for
Right.
Houston. So hopefully
Right.
he's as terrible as he was last year at A&M. And Chance also said that he was also at that Cotton Bowl game in 2002.
My dad was there. He said it was cold.
It was cold.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just remember you wearing a hoodie.
Yeah, because there's a picture of me and the old man.
That's what it is. That's why that picture.
I don't know where that picture is.
Well, that was my next question.
I don't know where it is, but it's somewhere. There's a
it's
picture.
Not, I've seen it in the last like 10 years. It's not.
You think?
And that was a fun fact. That was a random LSU fan we were sitting next to. Took a picture of me and the old man, had the prints made, and then mailed them to us.
Oh, that's nice.
So shout out to whoever.
You all stayed overnight in Dallas?
Yeah, the old man won tickets. WWL did like a ticket giveaway. And they were live at some car dealership in like Covington or somewhere. And so the giveaway was, you had to show up with something signed by like an LSU All-American.
Oh.
And so somebody beat the old man there it might have been the people next to us that took pictures of us with us, because I think we had 4 together and it might have been 2 and 2. Right. But one guy beat the old man there by 5, but pulled in the parking lot at the same time. But he had his kid run in and show a picture of it. The old man, I don't know if you remember this, and I found it when I moved. We have a book from the turn of the century. You remember the turn of the century celebration they did in 93? Or the golden century, that's what they called it. Of LSU football. The old man went to that celebration and had 30 something, however many All-Americans we had at the time.
Did there was a 2 VHS deck movie. I remember getting the golden years of LSU. I used to watch that religiously.
Yeah, the golden century, that's what it was. Yeah, and so the old man had a 30, or let's just say 30 for the sake of it, 30 signatures from All-Americans, all in the same book. And so he walked in with that. And so they were like, you got beat by 2 minutes, but this is impressive. We'll give you 2 tickets too. So it was one night at whatever hotel in Dallas.
Holiday Inn.
No, it was like the team hotel.
Oh,
it was a nice hotel. The nicest hotel I ever stayed in.
No, it was nice. Right? It was like really nice.
Okay. He didn't yell and scream about the other guy cheating by sending in the kid.
He did. That was definitely part of his story.
Yeah.
But he's like, but I wowed him with the book that he had.
Right. And Gaynell Tinsley's autograph.
Tinsley?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's now in my closet.
Nice.
I saw it.
Guys were still alive in the 90s.
It needs to be on a shelf on the wall behind you, Daniel.
That would be nice. I got to show it to him. Maybe I'll bring it on the 28th.
Okay. There you go. So, I can't. I'm on my phone.
Marcus Randall was at quarterback.
Oh yeah,
Michael Clayton played safety.
He went off. LSU went up like 10-0 or 13-0, and then their wide receiver, that big ass motherfucker,
Roy Williams. Michael Clayton played safety that game.
He did.
Do you remember that, Zombie?
No.
Yeah, because
I knew he started as a defensive back.
Well, he started as a wide receiver, but we were depleted at DB.
He played both ways. He started both ways. Played.
Yeah. Oh, Michael Clayton. Who's the giant that I'm thinking of? That was wide receiver, went to
Corey Webster.
Corey Webster.
Yeah, Corey Webster.
Yeah. Jack Hunt was a wide receiver too.
Just listen to me. I'm gonna make you a millionaire. You're moving positions.
Yeah, Saban moved a lot of guys around back in those days.
Yeah. Well, he wanted Fournette to play linebacker.
Marcus Spears was a tight end. Marcus Spears was a tight end. It was a
Yeah.
fullback as a freshman.
Fullback tight end.
Right.
Jack Hunt was a wide receiver. Corey Webster was a wide receiver.
Yeah, Jack Hunt has like 10 receptions.
Whatever happened to that guy from Mississippi State that Les wanted to play tight end, but he wanted to play quarterback?
Dallas?
He never panned out, did he? As
No,
a
he's
quarterback?
Dallas.
Yeah.
He's been the starter for
15 years, right?
Prescott.
Hey, let's pour one out for Les. He's not doing well.
Let's be honest. If Les would have brought him here, he'd have been fucking terrible.
Yeah, we would have never.
As a tight end?
As a quarterback.
Okay.
He probably would have been better here as a tight. Actually, Les only played like random white guys at tight end. Who caught the game when it? Chip, don't answer this question.
No, I'm gonna.
Zombie Bob, what's the answer to the tight end who caught the game-winning touchdown against Ole Miss in 2014?
No clue.
Chip,
JJ Stokes.
not JJ Stokes.
Something Stokes, right?
Matt Stokes.
Matt
Stokes.
Stokes. Yeah. Who was JJ
Yeah,
Stokes?
no, I'm not the historian.
JJ Stokes was
I'm
a
not
wide
the
receiver for the
historian on this
49ers.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't. Why did I say JJ Stokes? Matt Stokes. He faked his.
Is that the one where the guy died in the south end zone?
Yes, someone did
Yeah.
die in the south end zone.
Oh wait, actually, we might be wrong. Hold on, I might be wrong.
Uh-uh.
It might be something else.
Something Stokes.
LSU versus Ole Miss, 2014. I'm looking it up real quick. Logan Stokes.
Logan Stokes.
Okay.
From Alabama. I want to say he was from like
Everybody wanted Marshall Faulk to play DB, but San Diego State. He probably would have been a hell of a DB. I think that was a quote by Curly Hallman. I think there was a legitimate quote by Curly Hallman. In my defense, he would have made a hell of a DB.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. It sounds like it was something he said.
Because Curly Hallman, I know a guy, I coached with a guy who played for Curly Hallman at Southern Miss. And
Okay.
he said that Curly Hallman was one of the most personable and funny guys you've ever met in your life.
Oh, I'm sure.
Really?
He was definitely likable.
And he was a walk-on wide receiver, and he knew both of his parents' names and recognized them as soon as like they walked up to him.
That's cool.
So
Yeah, he wasn't. He just didn't win. So you're labeled as like, we think of him as like a demonic individual, which he's not. Supposedly,
well, yeah, that's.
But it's just a different time, man. They'd supposedly go drink in Tigerland after every practice. Like it's just.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. Logan Stokes was from Boonesville, Mississippi.
Okay.
And then actually played with the Patriots in the NFL.
He was a JUCO guy. Did 2 years of JUCO back when that still counted as ability.
His yeah. Look at you guys. That's what I always say. Chip the historian.
Yeah, I called him JJ Stokes, so that wasn't very good. But
I called him Matt.
You were thinking of Matt Stoltz.
I called him. I have no fucking clue. So I mean, there we go.
You were thinking of
Matt Stoltz. Well, yeah, wasn't there a linebacker, Matt Stoltz or
Yeah, he's
something?
from Arkansas.
Yeah, maybe that's where I got
He
it.
was. I think he got made fun of and left. I think that was
G-Moo says Marshall Faulk got screwed out of the Heisman. Chip, who won the Heisman that year? I have no idea.
Which year would it have been? I can't remember his last year. What was it, 2092?
You pulling up on the research there?
Just tell me what year it was, and I can tell you won the Heisman Trophy.
Was he at this? Was he in New York?
1993. Oh, no, 92. He was runner-up. 93, he was fourth.
Charlie Ward won it in 93, right?
Gino Torretta, he finished second to Gino Torretta.
Gino Torretta.
Yeah, from Miami, right?
Yeah.
He was ninth in 1991. Marshall was second in 92, fourth in 93.
Yeah, so it was Charlie Ward, Gino Torretta, and who won it in 91?
Yeah, so apparently
that was what's for Michigan, wide receiver.
it was his freshman or sophomore year. It's what Chance said. It was his sophomore year. He finished second, but that was back when like they wouldn't give it to guys when they were freshmen or sophomores.
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't.
Favre made Curly Hallman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Desmond Howard won it the next year.
91, right? I think Desmond Howard, Gino Toretto, Charlie Ward.
Oh, Charlie Ward won it in
94 or 93?
93.
93,
So Marshall Faulk finished fourth that year.
91 would have been his sophomore
Freshman year.
Freshman year, lost it to
he finished ninth. So Marshall Faulk finished ninth his freshman year.
Yeah.
Second his sophomore year. Fourth.
And fourth to Charlie Ward. Yeah.
Charlie Ward came out of nowhere.
Has anybody ever been a top 10 guy that many times?
Archie Manning.
Is that true, or did you just make that up?
I just made it up.
I don't think Archie Manning.
Lineup says, "Hey-o." We haven't seen lineup in a little bit.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hammond, America.
Hammond, America.
Over there on the North Shore.
Jason White.
He's just White running back. He's probably going to hurt us.
Transfer lineup says the transfer portal is eating us alive. Yeah, that's the thing about smaller schools. When you have a good season like that, everybody's gone.
Everybody's stepping up.
Yeah. Have you seen? I know this is completely off the mark. It's about football though. But have you seen? So the school that beat SLU in the first round. Have you seen how many miles they've traveled? It's insane what they've done.
Who beat them in the first round again?
I forget who it was.
It wasn't a red team.
Cardinals, yeah, or something like that. Are they a Cardinal? I don't know. They are a red team, red and white team.
I remember seeing it.
Line up knows. But they suppose they've traveled
Illinois State.
Yeah, Illinois State. They've gone from the West Coast to the East Coast, to the West Coast to the East Coast, and they made. I think they're in the championship.
That's crazy.
That is.
Yeah, because I guess they have to travel every round now.
Yeah.
FCS championship. Yeah, it's Illinois State. They're playing Montana State.
Yeah, and then they have they I think they went to Hammond, to Montana, then to the East Coast, then back to the West Coast.
They probably had to go.
Dude, the shit. I saw someone said shout out to what are they? What Illinois? Southern Illinois? What are they?
They're the Cardinals, Illinois State Cardinals.
Illinois State. They're shout out to Illinois State's equipment guy. He's like,
yeah. Imagine how many miles they've had to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. So they went from playing at Southeastern, then they went to North Dakota State, the Jackrabbits, right?
Yeah, Jackrabbits.
They beat them 21-0.
Wow.
Or no. 21-3. That was against Southeastern. They won 29-28 against North Dakota State. Ooh. Then they played UC Davis.
Okay.
Then they played Villanova.
Damn.
That's the one right there. That's the Silver Tuna.
And now they play in Nashville, Tennessee for the championship.
Yeah, they've done a lot of traveling. But, yeah.
Montana State's not the Grizzlies, right?
Montana State.
They were.
Montana is the Grizzlies. Montana State is – what is Montana State? Isn't Montana State like navy blue?
Daniel, you should know this.
Oh, and correction. They are the Redbirds. They couldn't afford Cardinals. LOL.
Hey-o.
And North Dakota State is the Bison. South Dakota State. The Bison. That's a good one. That's
Montana State.
Both the Dakotas are good.
No. Lineup is saying I said that North Dakota State was the Jackrabbits. That was North Dakota State is the Bison. They're the green and white team that's good every year.
Green and yellow. They look almost like Southeastern.
Montana State Bobcats.
Yes, blue and gold, right? Is that?
They're good too. I think North Dakota State is the blue and gold team, right?
No, one of the Dakotas is red and white.
I mean South Dakota State. South Dakota State is blue and
they're
yellow
red.
team.
But they're red.
The one that's the Jackrabbits is blue and yellow.
Then that's San Diego, or is that?
South Dakota State is the Jackrabbits.
And they're red, right?
No, I think they're blue.
I thought who's green and yellow?
That's the
That's
Bison.
North Dakota State, and that's
North
the
Dakota
Bison.
State. Who was the linebacker we had from North Dakota State a few years ago?
Oh, I can see his face.
Played for Dallas.
Jabril was his name. What was his name?
He was good.
2020 season. He returned to intercept. Didn't he have like 2 interceptions?
Yeah.
3 or 4.
South Dakota State is blue and yellow.
Okay, then who's red? There's someone that's good that's red from up there.
The Bobcats, Montana State Bobcats.
Montana State looks to be like a
Montana,
navy and gold.
Yeah, and then Montana's maroon and silver.
Montana's maroon.
Blue and gold. But then they got this stupid mascot.
It must be like a North Dakota that's red or something, or maybe just like instead of the state part.
Eastern Washington. That's who
The
I'm thinking of.
All right, which of those Eastern Washington, North Dakota State, South Dakota State,
They're all
East
good.
Dakota State, which one of those teams is DJ Chester signing with?
Somebody's going to take a chance on DJ Chester, right? He's got boatloads of experience.
At
And
every
he was a highly
position.
he was a highly recruited guy, right?
Is he from here or is he from Georgia?
Georgia.
Okay, he's the one from Georgia.
So he goes to Kennesaw
I think
State.
he's going to go. No, he's
Kennesaw
going to go
State.
to no Jack. He's going to be a Jackrabbit.
Nah, he's not going up there.
Up there, he's going to like Georgia Tech.
Where? No, he's not going to Georgia Tech. Where's
I got
TJ
Kennesaw.
Finley? Where's TJ Finley? This
Yeah,
is
he
what we're
might
going to
be a
do.
Jack- I think next week he would go anyway.
One night next week, we're going to list everybody that's in the portal for LSU and where their destination is.
TJ Finley's going to Southeastern.
You think?
Southeastern going to want him?
Lion
I mean, he's saying they got decimated.
He's got a lot of experience
Yeah, I mean,
and 3 kids.
Does he really have 3 kids?
Do you think his oldest?
I mean, he's probably
will just-
27.
Do you think his oldest will just take over for him as starting quarterback when he retires?
I mean, is he going to get a waiver again next year?
Yeah.
Well, he had a decent year for.
G Moo says TJ Finley to Taco Bell.
He had a decent year when he was at Texas State, and he never.
We're gonna put this up.
Texas State or Texas? The one, the gold, the one that Jacoby went to.
Hold on,
Right,
let's
but
see.
what is he basing his 7th year on?
I mean, yeah, he had a decent. That was the only time he was ever like a full-time player.
And then he transferred the next year.
Yeah, went to Western Kentucky, only played in 3 games. Then this past year, only played in 7 games. But he's looking for another year.
It's like halfway through the year. Man.
Texas State, he had 24 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. That was by far. He threw for 3,400 yards.
Yeah, he was like decent.
He was 1-5 this year at Georgia State. 1,200 yards
Yeah, they
passing.
played Rice.
6 tutties, 7 interceptions.
They
28
played Rice.
rushes for minus 51 yards.
The question is, why did he ever leave Texas State? Why'd you leave Texas State to go to Western Kentucky?
He threw for 3,400 yards.
Let me tell you why.
Texas
Let me
State.
tell you why. I do know the answer to this. Because Texas State got JMU's quarterback from 2 years ago, and he is a lot better than. So I think that's why he left.
I don't know. He had a nice. He was 8-5, 67% completion percentage, 3,400 yards total, averaged 8.3 yards a pass, 24 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 152.4 quarterback rating, 78 rushes for 69 yards, but 5 touchdowns. So he had 29 touchdowns throwing and running, up against only 8 turnovers.
Yeah. Crazy thing about that bowl game, I remember watching it at Daniel's house 2 years ago, and their starting running back for Rice is the starting running back for Houston now. Who's a white guy.
Are you guys friends in real life or just on the podcast? That's the second time you mentioned being over by Daniel's.
I try to get you over here, Zombie.
I thought that was just a bit.
I'm
that you
coming that
wanted.
way. I'm coming that way to see you, Zombie.
No, I appreciate that. You
That's
still got
part
the
of
red
the Go
beans, right?
Team meetup. The Go Team meetup. We'll have a party at Zombie Bob's house. Everybody's
Okay,
invited.
appreciate it. Right.
What's on the? But I'll only come if I know what's on the menu. What's on the menu?
We already established the menu. I'm doing a double batch of jambalaya
Nice.
because I was told that one single batch would not pass muster because a cousin of ours and his family would devour it. So a double batch of that, and I think our aunt is bringing a dessert. You're bringing red beans and rice. I'm sure there's going to be an appetizer or something around. So we decided to go easy. We decided to go, Louisiana food. And if you're there to watch the kickoff of the Saints game with me at noon, you're more than welcome. The gates are open, and when you get there, you get there. That's when the party starts. No stress.
Saints about to go
Stress-free holiday.
7-7.
Speaking of which, lineup LeBlanc just said. How about them damn Saints the last few weeks?
All right, Ryan. I keep saying Ryan. Lion. I apologize. The Saints should lose. It would be beneficial if the Saints lost one of these last two games instead of going out on a 5-game win streak and finishing up miraculously at 7-10. If that happens and Tampa Bay drops a certain game, the Saints are going to wind up finishing second in the division, and they'll play a second place schedule next year. Whereas Seattle, Denver, and somebody in Chicago all just clinched playoff berths. They all had last place schedules. So then I'd rather lose one of these two games and finish third or fourth in the division and have that next year, and instead of playing the second place schedule. Now look, every year things change. Kansas City's out, the Lions are out of the playoffs, but not only is Shuck possibly the rookie of the year, if they would have started him earlier, where would they be? But more importantly than that, if they would have cut that little kicker, that little leprechaun kicker, groupie, and he missed 8 field goals on the season. At one point, he was like the 34th ranked field goal kicker in the NFL that has 32 teams. So hope springs eternal. And it looks like they have a quarterback. It looks like they have a head coach. But Daniel and I, Chip, were talking about the head coach. Look at, could probably Taysom Hill's last. You two, neither one of you guys watched the Saints game this past week against the Jets, did you?
I heard.
No, I had it on the TV.
I looked at it. I know Taysom Hill had a pretty decent game finally.
Did I watch every play?
Game.
No, but I
had
it on.
Okay, but fair enough. I appreciate that. But Kellen Moore knew how many career touches in a game Taysom Hill had for his career, and he kept feeding the ball to make sure that he surpassed that. And then they had a pass to touch for a touchdown to Taysom that was wiped out by a holding call. So then he dialed up a pass by Taysom to Olave, and like everybody was congratulating Taysom. The head coach was on the field congratulating him. Compare and contrast that against Dennis Allen a few years ago when Jamal Adams was given the ball on the goal line. They were supposed to just kneel out the ball, and Jameis handed it off, and Dennis Allen apologized to the Atlanta Falcons instead of just taking it and saying, "Hey, it's on me. I'm the head coach," and then ripping the players. He apologized to the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons. He had to be gone then and there. So hope springs eternal, man. Like it looks like if you have a quarterback, you can elevate everybody else around you.
Yeah, I think I like. I mean, I'm glad you have the coaching staff you have. I do worry about the devil, us getting second.
Right, G Moose. Right, meaningful games. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, that was G Moose's comment about Blake Groupie.
Is there? Okay, the Saints are going to be let down next year. Am I right, Daniel?
Right now,
I don't want to kill Zombie Bob's optimism right now.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying, like, I don't want it to, but I'm gonna take a little bit out of coaches.
Shuck has been infinitely better than I thought he was going to be.
He has. No, he has.
I sent that combine video. I sent that combine video to everybody where he was like throwing
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he looked like a fucking clown. But the
Look like
guy
what's his
is
uncle off of fucking I could throw that ball a million miles.
Uncle
What's that?
Rico. Uncle
Uncle
Rico from
Rico. I bet.
Napoleon.
I bet. I just know if Coach would have put me in.
Yeah.
And lineup makes a good point. Like you win the next two games, that's 5 in a row to end the season. It helps out with lineup says I think it helps out with free agency to win out. We need some dogs, and we're not going to draft them. Mickey Loomis ain't drafting them, so no,
He
it
had a
does
good
make you
draft
more
last year.
attractive.
He had a
Yeah.
good draft. This last draft was a good one. And then Vele. Well, I agree with that, G Moose. I mean, if all season long we were talking about football being a young man's game, the guy that is an executor of Gail Benson's will should not be, career security for life. It just move him up, give him some honorary title, pay him more money, get a young guy in there. But he traded for Vele, the wide receiver from Denver, and once Chuck took over, that he really came on. As
Does he
much
not
as
live
and
in
I'm
New Orleans? I mean, the amount of murders in New Orleans, I think someone could off him. I mean, come on.
what?
McDaniel?
All right,
Are
we're
you?
not going there, right?
Hey, wait, where's the legal disclaimer?
I'm not
G-Moose,
saying
legal disclaimer.
Yeah,
like,
please, G Moose.
Legal.
So then, but like Chris Olave drops everything. He drops everything. He cannot make a contested catch. If he gets 2 touchdowns this last 2 games,
isn't that
he'll
crazy?
have 100 receptions, 1,000 yards, and 10 touchdowns. And no Saints, thank you, G Moose. No Saints receiver has ever had that.
I know it's
5 receptions this week, 5 receptions next week for Juwan Johnson, and he's going to be at 80 for the season. 80. Like, okay. So we need a couple of guards. We need some backup offensive linemen. But I mean, the Saints defense is like playing top 10 right now, top 5.
yeah.
Like, it's crazy how well
Defense
the
looks
defense
good.
is. So I don't know, man. I don't know.
Lineup says, love Miss B, but I wish she'd sell. The only thing I like about her owning the team is she'll never relocate.
Chip, we're not going there. It's the day after Christmas. We're not talking about grooming habits.
It's St. Stephen's Day. We're not
St.
going
Stephen's.
Not a bad looking lady.
for all those who celebrate. We
For
will
all
not
those who celebrate.
disparage Gail Benson and her grooming
Today.
habits.
Right. Today.
Today.
Today. Sale ends in 10 minutes. So, but no, like I hope springs a term. But you see,
Zombie, you read this one.
Olave couldn't catch herpes at a whorehouse with a fistful of $100 bills. G Moose is on it today. G Moose, did you not get the Christmas present that you were looking for? And that's why you're on it today with Dave Portnoy.
Todd Graves. We'll keep it in NOLA.
Yeah.
I'm okay with Todd Graves being the next owner of the New Orleans Saints.
I'm shocked that the Mannings aren't owners.
Yeah, I'm surprised they don't do like a little
ownership group and put Cooper as the head of the
fuck the Mannings.
Group. Well,
fuck the Mannings.
Yeah, fuck the Mannings.
Well, you're going to get to see Arch in Tiger Stadium next year.
We are,
right? You didn't consider that, huh?
Never.
No, I've thought about that, but there's been so many other things that there's so many storylines with LSU scheduled next year. LSU Clemson to open the season, week 3.
How about they put us
to Oxford
right off the bat? There's like, hey, third week, let's put him at Ole Miss.
Yeah, I don't. You couldn't. Well, I was talking with my significant other's son is in town from Denver for the holiday, and he and I were talking. I'm like, I would be afraid to go to that Ole Miss game as an LSU fan, and he said he would be afraid to go to the Tennessee game with Lane Kiffin as the head coach. And I'm like, yeah, but we're going to be rolling with Big Orange Mac, so I feel safe with Big Orange Mac.
We'll be fine.
Yeah, there's enough time.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Oh, I think I'm gonna. If I were to go to Ole Miss by myself, like I claim I'm gonna do for the
Yeah, Chip, that is not a good idea.
sit in the Ole Miss section.
Remember what a Tennessee game and Big Orange Mac was with us in the South End Zone, and he's like, "Man, it's a purple on purple crime, purple on purple." Chip had a couple of words with a friend of mine.
Lion Up says it's also an absolutely disrespectful that Drew Brees isn't in the Ring of Honor yet in the Dome. A travesty. An absolute travesty.
He cost us a championship. His prime.
Mickey Loomis cost us like
no,
3.
no. He was going to retire, and then word got out that Sean was going to get Tom Brady, and then selfish Drew Brees could not let Tom Brady come in and win with his team, so he re-upped and came back, and Tom Brady went to Tampa Bay, and the rest is history, as I say.
Remember when he bought fake jewelry?
Did what?
Remember when Drew Brees bought fake jewelry?
Yeah, and then sued and
millions of dollars.
Didn't Sean Payton? Wasn't Sean Payton involved in that too?
I don't know about that one.
No, Sean Payton was involved with the long snapper. The long snapper condom into something. Who was the longtime Saints long snapper? Sean Payton's first few years.
Wait, they had something about a condom?
No, they conned him into. It was selling something like that, not like jewelry.
Talking about how he was doing a pyramid scheme. That's funny.
Yeah, it was some sort
of
pyramid.
Did the guy get made whole?
I don't remember. It was God. He wore like number 47, 46. I think he was drafted by Hazlitt.
That sounds really going to it kind of sounds like something that's happened before, if I remember. But I just thought always thought Drew Brees was kind of an idiot. But that's just, I know you can't say that. I do I just didn't think he was. It's crazy that he went to Purdue, but I mean, he's a good quarterback.
A lot of those professional athletes make
Kevin Hauser.
Yeah, I think he's just a goofball. I think he's a goofball.
He wore number 36, Kevin Hauser. So he
got
by the head coach.
Lion Up says, "Damn, I didn't realize this was a Drew Brees slander show." For the record, there's only one person on here who's anti-Drew Brees.
Yeah, I like
Zombie Bob. I love Drew Brees. I still have 2 Drew Brees jerseys in my closet. Yes.
Well, he
2, not 1, 2.
$2 of fake jewelry, which is nuts.
Yeah, but a lot of those athletes get conned on things.
Never heard of fake jewelry.
Well, I used to say that, Drew Brees is so bad he sued his own mother, but I don't have a mother anymore, so I can't say that. So.
Zombie Bob is the only one that was critical of Drew's play on the field. Yeah, I always blame. I have consistently blamed Mickey Loomis since like 2011.
Yes, and he's the culprit.
Yes, because we wasted so many of those the years of Drew Brees' prime.
He could have won
bad defenses.
Should have won 2.
Hauser got sued. Hauser didn't sue anybody. He got sued by Drew Brees for advising him to invest $160,000 in tax credits that turned out to be bogus. Hauser was a licensed securities broker, mishandled Brees' money, and failed to disclose his own financial interests in the investments he was promoting. Several other Saints players and coaches also sued Hauser. All lawsuits have since been settled out of court.
Yeah.
Well, that's the NOLA no call.
Yeah.
And actually, Jimmy Graham should not have scored against San Francisco in that 2012 game, that playoff game, January 2012. They scored with like a minute 40 left in the game. There was way too much time left to give to Alex Smith. So.
Oh, yeah. That was depressing. I listened to that on the radio.
Daniel.
Giving you guys a lineup says giving you guys a hard time. I'll never say a negative word on Drew's name. He did something no one else has ever done in the history of the Saints. Almost did it a second time, if not for the NOLA no call. Let's just be clear.
Yeah, he did.
100%.
Because he won the game.
If
He
they
won.
wouldn't have scored as quickly as they did against San Francisco, they would have hosted the NFC Championship game the following week in January 2012 against the Giants. And
Giants.
they
Yeah.
had beat the fuck out of the Giants earlier that year in the Dome.
Yes.
So they would have at least gotten to the Super Bowl against New England that year. Whether or not they win, who knows? But they should have been there for the 2012 championship. And they should have been there with the no call.
What about the Minnesota jump ball?
Miracle.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
Yeah.
God, wasn't that back-to-back years? Jeez.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it's like
17.
Minnesota happened
17 to 19.
first.
Yeah, Minnesota was the year before, and then
Yeah,
I remember
but
being at a New Orleans bar when that happened. You hear a pin drop in the city, and I think
this is my thing.
I laughed.
Who's making fun of the slander show? This is my thing about Drew Brees. He's not authentic. Just fucking be yourself. You know, like everybody saw him for 12 years. He's losing his hair. He's losing his hair. He gets a TV gig, and then he's got a head full of hair when he shows up. Just be yourself. There's so much tape out there. You with ball, like it's too obvious or whatever. And my all-time favorite, and Daniel knows exactly what I'm going to say. You know, the New Orleans Times-Picayune. Drew Brees helps young shoppers for Father's Day. Well, out at Target, out in Metairie, Drew Brees is like, "Hey, little Johnny, you should buy this for your dad. Hey, little Billy, you should buy this." He didn't buy it for him. He just said, "Hey, you should buy this, and I bet your dad would like that." But there was a Times-Picayune reporter there and photographer spontaneously. Fuck you.
It's doing a little PR work, Zombie.
Fuck him. You can do it. Well, and then
Hey, you don't think the Mannings have PR work done for them?
But yeah, but this is my next story. When he got in trouble with the whole Black Lives Matter and kneeling during the
that was
anthem
the
and all
worst.
that kind of
That
stuff,
thing
he said, "This
Put
is
his
why
name
I
in.
stand. My grandfather served. This is why I stand."
And I loved
And so
it.
then by saying that, half the country stood up and said, "Yeah." The other half the country said, "Fuck you." Then the next day he came back,
He had his
reversed his course, so he pissed off everybody. You should be with making that much money. You should have people around you intelligent enough to say, "This is what you believe, right? Okay, good." But you're going to say, "I don't know what it's like to be black in America, so I'm going to form an advisory board with my friends on the team, Demario Davis, Cam Jordan, this one, that one, because I don't know what it's like to walk in their shoes. I don't. They don't. You know, whatever. So like, this is what it's not that hard." But he fucked that situation up too. So. Anyway,
Zombie Bob, who's the greatest football player in the history of the New Orleans Saints?
Archie Manning. Yeah. Bob Pollard, Derlin Moore, Tommy Myers, the
Jim
rookie Ricky
Dombrowski.
Ray, the rookie Ricky Ray.
No, Toy Cook.
Oh, the grandpa, not even the old man. Grandpa hated Emmanuel Sanders. He was a left tackle sometime in the 70s. Z-Man. And hated him with a passion.
What about
Ricky
Craig
Jackson.
Ironhead Hayward?
Go ahead. Well, but they were bullshit. The first game of the season, he's a rookie. The Saints are at the goal line to score a game-winning touchdown against San Francisco, and they don't hand the ball off to Ironhead Hayward. They didn't score. They didn't win. Like, you drafted that guy for that situation. You're not going to use him? Fuck you.
Who was the white running back the Saints had? He went to Jesuit. He was only on the team for like a year and a half.
Danny Abramowitz?
No, someone will remember him.
Drew Brees?
If I said his name, you probably actually know.
No, I don't know.
No, he played a lot.
So, Billy Kilmer. Is that who it is?
Oh, Billy's way back there. Coach is older than I am. Coach, you remember when Conrad Dobler was on the Saints after being with the St. Louis Cardinals? He had a cast on his hand that was like a club. It was like 5 feet.
All right, so Zombie, me and you, we're doing a draft. We're drafting teams of any Saints players of all time. And our lives are on the line, or the lives of our children. Let's say that.
Oh,
the lives of our children are on the line. And you can pick any Saints player ever. You got to draft a team. I got to draft a team. Okay? I'm giving you the first pick in the draft. Who you picking?
Drew Brees.
Oh, there it is. So there, okay. So
the lives of my children on.
Yes, that's
I got my daughter right here. I got my son. Where's the camera? Right
so
there.
The truth comes out then. It's not Archie Manning. It's Drew Brees.
No.
Oh,
Drew
excuse
Brees.
me. Gil Finley.
Maybe. I
He
mean,
went
give
to
me
Holy
X me
Cross.
this.
He went to Holy Cross.
Bookmark this. Bookmark this. Oh, a year from tonight, ask me the same question. And
Is
it's
it
gonna be
Tyler
Tyler
Shuck?
Shuck. Tyler Shuck.
Right now,
Shuck
Tyler
Drew
Shuck.
Brees. Shuck Drew Brees.
Where did Tyler Shuck? What did he do for? But speaking of PR firms, isn't he like the guy going around saying all the right things, doing all the right
It's
things?
not hard. Like
But Drew
y'all.
did it. Drew did
I
it
know,
too.
but we've gotten compliments. I've gotten compliments, hosting with, guests this year and all. It's not hard. You just, pay attention, follow what works, don't do what doesn't work. And but again, somebody making that kind of money like Drew Brees was making, you should be, you know,
Okay.
it should be more effortless. Even
Maybe
if
it's
it's
just
not behind the scenes, even if you got to do all your homework behind the scenes so that you can say in front of the camera. But my biggest thing is that Drew Brees is inauthentic, in my opinion.
all
But
right.
fabulous quarterback, and thank you, Drew Brees.
His oldest son, biggest fan. What is his oldest son's?
LSU.
Yes.
Well, we need to sign him because
Actually,
Knox Kiffin has already said he's not playing for his dad.
Has he said
So I
that?
mean, yeah. I don't think that he said I don't want to play for him. I want to beat him. So I mean, I don't think we should have hired Lane Kiffin. I think we should. If we never hired Lane Kiffin, we could have signed his son. We'd be better off.
pretty good.
We've already got his son, Whit
Yeah.
Weeks.
Whit Weeks,
Yeah.
son-in-law. He's coming back.
Yes, he's coming back. I find it weird that Wes Weeks isn't playing in this game tomorrow.
I do too. I don't know what to think of it.
Yeah, like he's a 4th-round pick? 5th-round pick?
I mean, he's probably.
Perkins is somewhere in the 130s as far as draft prospects.
I guess like you don't want to break your leg like Whit Weeks did last year.
I get it.
So I
But
guess that it's easier for us to sit here and say it.
No,
and-
sure.
Yeah. But is Wood Weeks said he's leaving? I don't know. I don't think.
No, Whit Weeks isn't leaving.
So
Oh, you're saying Wes Weeks not playing as well.
Wes Weeks is not
Oh.
playing in this game.
Witt's not playing because he's injured, correct?
Yeah, Whit's injured, right?
Yeah.
He's been injured all year.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's strange.
strange. So
Kyle
all right.
Williams not coaching.
That one bothers me.
Weird one to me. It bothers me a little bit.
Something had to have happened, right?
I would think so.
Like
I
you
hope
can't
so.
just.
I hope.
I'm
he
not,
gets-
I don't know. I'm sorry, Chip.
I just don't want him to. I don't know the story. I'd have to hear what happened, but I'm a little shocked over it. I'm gonna be honest.
Because I heard he's not moving back to Ruston. He's staying here in Baton Rouge because his son starts on Dunham's football team as like a 9th grader.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Lineup said, is Frank really leaving for Ole Miss, or was that a rumor? He's leaving for.
No, he's leaving.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Lon?
Well, they signed Kevin Smith, so he's got no room.
Yeah, Frank had a good quote. I don't know if y'all saw that today.
Yeah, what
Jock-
did he? Yeah, I saw that.
He said, he's got nothing but the greatest respect for Lane, that, the whole situation was handled first class. They just weren't able to come to an agreement.
Yeah, they tried.
He tried, basically.
Yeah, sounds like they probably weren't giving him on the field.
Well, he said he was trying to make it work, but it just didn't work. And then apparently he was the head coach at UTSA,
Yes.
and he hired Pete Golding at UTSA. I didn't realize that.
Yes.
Ah,
I did.
So it wasn't the just Ole Miss going after our guy just to go after our guy. There was a connection there.
well, at least there's a cover story there.
Yeah. Jimu says rumors are issues with McKinley and Williams not getting along.
McKinley and Williams.
So Kyle
Okay.
Williams and Dominic McKinley. I would say keeping McKinley is probably the most important.
Oh, really, G Moose? Well, I'd rather McKinley. So there you go.
Chip, do you know who the fill-in D-line coach is?
Yes, it is Roscoe.
Jamarie Roscoe.
Yeah.
former LSU Tiger. Where did he go to high school, Zombie Bob?
No clue.
Evangel.
Evangel.
Okay.
The Gmu said they say that McKinley is a head case.
I believe
Interesting.
It wouldn't surprise me if McKinley's at Ohio State next year. I'm not going to be upset when that happens. So I'm just preparing myself for that. So
Everybody's a free agent every year.
yes, yeah, we're going to lose.
100%.
We're going to lose more. We'll probably lose a guy that we're like, fuck, it's going to happen.
Well, for
That's
me,
just-
that was DJ Chester. So
Kennesaw State. That's my prediction.
There's no way DJ Chester's going to Kennesaw State.
Where's he going to go then, Chip? I love the idea of that game. Next week we're playing that game.
yeah.
We can do Sunday night
Yeah,
This Sunday
game. Well, that's post.
post party.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Possibly
Yeah.
Sunday night.
Yeah.
But I'll be able to do it because I got to get my kids home and get them to sleep. So
Right.
I can do it. It just depends on you. You got all the cleanup.
I got nothing to clean up. It's easy.
All right, man's got a system. I do have one more topic I want to touch.
Sure.
Zombie, we talked about this in the green room. Lane Kiffin going grocery shopping.
My only question was it self checkout?
Yes, he said self checkout.
So like, but how did he took them out of one basket and put them into another basket and walked?
Oh,
out
you're
back?
talking about that, yeah.
No, he brought home the carry home basket.
Yeah, he brought home the carry on. But like, how do you scan it and put it back in, and scan and put it back in when it's already full? So like,
You take
what's
it
the
out.
logistics? You take
Well,
everything out. Put it
there's
in.
a holding area, right?
Yeah, but it's not very big.
He only had like this.
Yeah,
like,
the little carry thing. He's got more than 10 items in it. So you can't put it down, take it out, scan it. Because usually there's monitors. Like if you don't put it on either in the bag on that pad or that shelf, it knows that it's not there. So like, please put it here. We cannot continue until you put it essentially on that area. So they know when you're putting it in the bag on that pad. So how did he do it? That's what
Did he
I
put them in the bag and then they told him he had to pay for the bags and he told him,
And it's
fuck
like,
you.
fuck that. Yeah,
I'm
but if
just gonna put
somebody's
'em in-
policing the plastic bag, pricing because they're not worried about the bag, the little heavy plastic thing going out the door.
He is in California and they do care more about the plastic bags than if somebody
Sure.
steals.
Is that where he's at right now?
Okay, fair enough.
He is in California
Right.
because he was caught flying commercial back to California.
I mean, I don't think we paid him enough.
I heard he's a cheap dude, though. That's like his thing, right?
Yeah, so he tweeted that he says in the video, he's like, I'm not paying for bags. That's stupid.
Right.
And so he just took the carry home thing home.
That is pretty funny.
That is totally something Zombie Bob would either A, do or B, bitch about. You probably pay for the bags and then bitch about them the whole time.
No, actually, I'm pretty good these days about we make a trip once or twice a year to Houston to go visit family and do some shopping. And IKEA bags are like about this big, and it's big. Throw everything in it. And then actually the crew of Bacchus, which rolls on Super Bowl Sunday this year in New Orleans, they have the big Bacchus bags. So I like flexing as I'm putting my groceries in a Bacchus bag.
You're a collector of crawfish sacks, right? Maybe you should put your groceries in crawfish sacks.
I don't collect crawfish sacks.
You used to put all your Mardi Gras throws in crawfish sacks.
That was back in the day.
You've upgraded since then.
They're hard to find, believe it or not, and now they're pricey. Yeah. There's a place in Bridge City Mardi Gras store, where they have these big white bag things at like 99 cents. I'll put them in there now. But yeah, no, good recall there, Dan. You're good recall.
Well, if crawfish sacks were still affordable, you could use that.
Yeah.
As an option.
So
I didn't know they were expensive.
they are now. But I mean, it's relatively speaking. You know what I'm saying?
Gmu says his friend bitches about the quarter for the Aldi shopping carts, and he's a millionaire.
Yeah. You know why rich people are rich? Because they don't spend their fucking money.
But don't you get the quarter back when you return the cart?
unless you take it home like Lane Kiffin.
I
He's
don't go to
probably G
all the.
Moose's friend is probably a millionaire because he sells the shopping carts online, third party independent grocers, and that's how he's making all his money.
You do get your quarterback, but who's carrying a quarter in 2025?
Nobody. You got to be able to scan the thing these days.
I would rather just like round up. If I had to pay cash, I would rather just round up so that I don't end up with the coins because I feel like I lose the coins every time.
What do you do with the coins? Nobody uses coins anymore.
You put them in a jar,
And then what?
then they just go to die.
Exactly. They go to die.
You
It's
end
like
up
just
throwing them away because you don't feel like dealing
right,
with them.
right, right. If I knew somebody that had a 3D printer, I could, perhaps have a little 3D printed quarter size replicas. Get around Aldi.
Yeah.
I just said, hey, the guy with the trench coat, like the old movies. Hey, you want to buy some fake quarters?
Did we discuss the Whittingham hire? Okay, so we briefly touched on it. Does this help or hurt our chances of getting Bryce Underwood?
I mean,
Do we want Bryce Underwood?
If we
Is
get
Cha-
Trinidad, it comes down to Chambliss.
But is Chambliss going to have clearance before January 2nd? Is he going to get a ruling before January 2nd?
It sounds like he's getting an attorney involved.
he's
Because,
already got
theoretically, he's going to lose out on millions if there's a delay. Yes, okay, we'll say. The rumor is, Levitt wants $4 to $5 million. That's what all the top guys are asking for. So if he's not playing musical chairs while everybody else is, and everybody else grabs a $3 to $4 million chair, and then he's left with 1.7. Yeah. So that's the main question. Because if we get Chambliss for 1 year, Bryce Underwood's not coming here. So I think more so than Whittingham's hire at Michigan, it depends on Chambliss. And actually, whatever, there's no way if he gets another year, Lane's not going with him. That's his guy. He
Yeah.
already just did it.
but
Regardless if it's a 1 year deal.
to the same. You don't just because we get a commitment from somebody doesn't mean you can't sign Chambliss in 7 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta.
I think it's less likely that you would get Chambliss because these quarterbacks, they don't want to compete.
Yeah, say you get
UCLA quarterback didn't leave until spring last year.
But that's why he went to UCLA.
Well, but I'm saying, and then the UCLA quarterback went to Tennessee, which is weird.
Because that was the other place that had an opening. They go where there's little competition.
Well, what I'm saying is like you could still get him if you can go get a quarterback, and then if he gets proven eligible, hey, we're gonna have to take somebody. We can't just wait on Chambliss. But if you get Chambliss, you can always get him as a backup plan. You know what I'm saying?
Coach says Lane usually finds no-name quarterbacks.
True.
Oh heck yeah!
Chambliss.
Things.
Hey, Whittingham's 66.
Yeah, he looks a lot younger than that.
And he signed a 5-year deal.
It's better than I think they were going. It was either him or Biff. So Biff Poggi. So I think
Chance said Lane somehow had Dart, Sanders, and Howard all in the same
team, right?
And they all transferred into that situation. And then G Moose says you don't want to pass on a quarterback, then get screwed if they deny Chambliss.
That's what I'm saying. So go get someone, and if Chambliss gets there, hey, it sucks and it's kind of mean, but it's also mean to leave a college halfway through the season. Quarterbacks do that all the time.
Can't they transfer in the spring anyway?
Oh yeah, not anymore.
No, not anymore. You're right. They don't have that second transfer. When is this transfer window in? That's the question.
January 2nd. It's like 2 weeks, 10 days.
I thought I had to sneeze. Sorry.
That's right. I forgot that there's only one transfer.
There's only one now.
God, they moved it. So.
All right, but what are you more worried about? You're not going to have 2 stud quarterbacks on your roster. You're going to have a one and somebody further down, just like we did this past year. You're going to have a Van Buren behind a Nussmeier, a 5th-year guy. But I'd rather have Lacey and Harlenberry than two stud quarterbacks. I'd rather the two stud running backs.
I think the best thing would be for LSU somehow to keep Van Buren. I know it's not going to be popular right now, but for a backup,
You got to keep Van Buren. You have to keep him.
For a backup, he's a good backup.
A graduate transfer can transfer anytime. That's what Chance said.
Good job, Chance. Very true. Yeah, I don't think you roll with Van Buren, but I think you go get if he's not ready to go in the next, you go get someone else, and then if he pops up, you say, hey, well, would you like to come here? Here's what we'll offer you. Da 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 da. Or you can stay at Ole Miss, which I'm sure they'd be happy to keep him. But someone would throw him some money. I mean, someone's going to throw him a bag.
Whatever happened to the kid that was from like Lafayette that was committed to Virginia Tech that decommitted?
I think he ended up going. Didn't he end up?
Because they hired Franklin. Did he sign with Virginia Tech?
I don't know where he signed, but someone else got him. We didn't even go after him. Crazy.
Yeah, he might not have gone
quarterback, no running back. Anyways.
Yeah, you need like 4 quarterbacks on your roster. Right now you have 1.
Yeah.
Right.
But
maybe keep Juwan Johnson and give him a chance at quarterback.
It's like, do you stay? I mean, like, we'll give you a fair chance, but
if the Saints don't re-sign Taysom Hill, sign Taysom.
Does Taysom Hill have a son? I mean, he's got to be, but he's Mormon, right?
I don't know.
He's Mormon, so he wouldn't have had a kid till he was like 25.
I always remember Taysom Hill running and jumping over like some 6'6" dude in college. I was like, wow, that's the most athletic white dude I've ever seen.
That's what my old next door neighbor, who was an elderly black man, used to say. He goes, "That's a bad white boy. That's a bad white boy."
Dude, he literally
he loved Taysom Hill
and then leaped over a defensive end and on his feet and ran for a touchdown.
He was at St. Thomas More, and he signed with Georgia Tech.
Yeah,
okay, fair enough.
So. Or you could lose them both. Go get Chambliss, and then maybe get someone in the high school to transfer before the trade. You can't get him to transfer at all? Because I thought you could. I mean,
I think best case scenario, you get Chambliss. You find some high school kid that you can get.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Probably a 3-star somewhere.
Yeah, there's got to be somebody that's still out there, right? Maybe 1 or 2 guys out there.
And then you get a graduate transfer too, and then you have 4 somehow. I think that's your best. Or you go to get a D2 guy again, and maybe.
Oh, exactly. There's got to be some guys that want to come play Fulane after Chambliss this year.
Who's Illinois State's quarterback?
Don't know.
I don't know. So, all right. Well, Zombie, I made it at more than an hour tonight. I was actually feeling good, so I kept it going. I didn't want to. Yeah. Zombie cannot be boxed in.
Can't be limited to 60 minutes.
No, what's the quote from?
I'm a peacock. No, I'm a peacock. You got to let me fly. That's from the other guys. Oh, institutionalized is Shawshank.
No, there's something about letting a bird fly. You got to let a bird out of its cage. It was in Shawshank. I forget what the quote was, though.
Great movie. Great book.
It was something about when he lost his friend, Andy Dufresne. Red was
some birds are not meant to be caged.
Their colors are just too. Their feathers are just too bright.
Yeah.
Yes, that's Zombie Bob. He's not meant to be caged. He cannot be constricted to 1 hour because his feathers are too bright.
Right.
Chance
says his bullshit is too deep.
Other guys is great.
The first 40 minutes of the other guys is so fucking phenomenal. And then when he goes into being a former pimp, and then it goes off the rails. The first 40 minutes of that. And then when Marky Mark is at Will Ferrell's house and they're working on the case, and is it Daisy Fuentes?
Yes,
his wife. And he's like, "Who's that?" Alan, who's that? Well, that's all old ball and chain. No, seriously, who are you? Sheila. It was her name. Goodbye, Sheila. Good night, Terry. I love you, Sheila.
Coach says he's 20 minutes from his house. He was listening tonight. He told me he was listening tonight because he was driving. He's in Virginia.
Oh, nice.
Going to or from Virginia? because
He's
he's
still
got
20 minutes out. We gotta go another 20 minutes.
I don't know if I can make it another 20 minutes. My
Suck it up.
nose is starting to just drip
Tell
on
us
me.
about the time about this. I want to hear the fucking the lizard story on Sunday, Daniel. The real lizard story.
I'll have to recall. I haven't told it in a while.
I don't want no bullshit.
That was just an average Tuesday night. Chip knows some of it. Chip would come over in high school, walk into the living room. The lights were off. Patsy Cline was playing in the background. The tears were flowing.
I might have the broadcast muted. The TV's going to be on with the Saints game. Broadcast muted. And I have "Crazy" on loop by Patsy Cline.
I remember
Pour one out.
Daniel, is he fucking crying right now?
And I was like, that's
really
literally
just
what
happen?
Chip said. That's literally what Chip said. I'm like, dude, just ignore it. Just ignore it. Let's go to the back and let's just play video games or whatever we were doing.
Crazy. It was like it wasn't even like it was like one of those commercials like buy the new country for 6 payments at 19.
It wasn't even the album or
no, I thought he had the CD because he had the 100 disc
watching
CD
it on
changer.
TNT, and they were broadcasting buy the old country hits of Patsy Cline for 6 payments of $19.99, and all of a sudden she goes crazy. Crazy.
There were songs that he would hear him and he would just instantly start crying.
Yeah, but he told us why.
Daniel, let me do the math.
I think it reminds me of a Beta.
I was like 26 or 27 before I ever saw the old man cry. And we had gone to Houston or Dallas for something, and we were driving back. I couldn't even tell you the song that came on the radio.
Patsy Cline, Crazy.
No, I don't think so. But like instantly, he broke out into tears. Change. And I was like, A, petrified, even though I'm like 26 or 27 years old. B, shocked. And like I couldn't even react. Change it. Like, holy fuck. Never experienced that up until that point.
Yeah, meanwhile, me and Chip are 16 years old.
Are you fucking crying?
Yeah, Chip, Chip with that exact face. I remember because we weren't in the room. We were like one room away.
I was uncomfortable enough. I was like, dude, we got to get out of here.
But I thought y'all walked into your room. Well, you had a bedroom and you had a gaming room. But then you walk into your room and Chip said, like, did that really just happen?
Yeah.
Chip said it when we were like in the dining room. Yeah.
Is he fucking crying? I don't know if he heard me.
Man, oh man.
And I remember the sound of the
what were the cop shows he used to watch?
Bad Boys?
Way back in the day, he fucking loved Hill Street Blues.
But there was one about the sun or something. What was it? Something sun, under the sun, the shield. I don't know.
Sanford and Son?
Are you talking about the one with Boscarelli?
Yeah, what was that one?
I don't remember.
No, NYPD Blue he liked. He
did like NYPD Blue, but he liked something. There was something called The Sun, but it was about cops.
I don't know that one.
I forgot what. If I see it, I'll.
All right, hey, Coach, you're still driving on Thursday, January 15th. We have to have you as a guest on Thursday, January 15th, 20th anniversary of the old man's passing. We're all going to drink Miller Ponies, and we'll tell some stories.
Yes.
So put that on your calendar, Coach.
This is the 15th.
January 15th.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Crazy shit, man. Crazy shit.
Yeah, we'll tell some. I don't know if I can't. There's a story I can't tell on air.
Well, there's more than one.
Quit talking like fucking. I'm not gonna say it.
That's awesome. Thanks, Coach. Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Which one do you can't tell on air?
One that I'm going to break out and tell everybody for the first time on the 28th.
The first time?
In 2 days, I'm going to tell everybody.
The first time that you're telling?
That I'm telling certain people that are going to be at. You were a part of the story. I'm going to tell people that are at.
No, you fucking not fucking. When I cleaned out my closet, I found out exactly how many weapons I have in my house. The first bullet is
You
in your
walk up
ass.
to, he's just boom.
The first bullet is in your ass.
The Go Team. What happened to the Go Team podcast?
Yeah.
Zombie Bob killed Daniel.
Justified. Yeah.
Chip will have to do
Nice
a
try.
special edition.
In memoriam.
At that point, Chip can tell the story because
Oh, that'd be fair.
Chip can tell the story.
Well, once I'm arrested, I'll be telling it, to everybody. So,
yeah.
And then the motherfucker.
I hope you wouldn't get arrested. I would hope you just kind of
And justifiable homicide.
Yeah,
All
just
right.
do what they did to Jimmy Hoffa's body.
Exactly.
So
Anyway,
all
right, guys.
Right, gentlemen. Good luck to we're doing score prediction.
Score prediction.
Look, if you're gonna lose, fucking lose early, so I don't have to stay up late and watch that fucking shit.
We lose 31-21.
17. Okay.
You know what? No. Nah, 31-21. We got too many backups.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because when it's all over, the lane train pulls in.
Well, that's the thing about these bowl games now. It's like once it's over, it's just like, yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Right.
So,
all right, guys. Good seeing you.
All right.
We'll talk this weekend.
21-17 Tigers. Boom.
21. Chip bringing the positivity. Always
He scored 24 points.
Pause the Tiger Chipper.